Hello, Mr. President.
Hi, Mr. President.
Hi, President Obama.
Hello, President Obama.
Happy Father's Day.
I'm a dad. I have 3 kids.
I'm a father and a grandfather.
I'm a new father 6 weeks ago.
Like you, I have 2 little daughters.
I am also the father of 2 daughters.
My daughter is 8 years old right now. She is in the 2nd grade.
So this is my first Father's Day that's coming out.
We are broadcasting live from our nursery. We are expecting our first child on July 3rd.
I'm the father of 2 kids. I was so excited to see that your motivation for tackling climate was your daughters, and I know how you feel.
Suddenly, issues have more urgency than they used to. A political discussion is no longer just an interesting intellectual debate.
I want the best for my children and my children's children going forward. Frankly, I want the best for everyone's children.
I'm very concerned about the impact that carbon output has on our environment and the future of our planet.
I'm a dad concerned about climate change and global warming.
As a father, I'm concerned about climate change.
I am concerned about global warming.
I'm concerned about global warming.
I too am very concerned about global warming.
We've seen the effects of climate change
and increased droughts.
The frequency and intensity of storms.
I know that it melts all these ice caps and makes it hard for the polar bears.
Right.
And it also causes a lot of storms like Sandy and hurricanes.
In Colorado, we've been having a lot more wildfires than we used to have.
Things are changing. We're foolish not to acknowledge these changes.
I can't imagine if we don't take any action, what's going to happen in Elsa's lifetime. What happens in 2050 or 2100?
Well, we're going to end up seeing a very different world in the next 30, 40 years.
Our natural ecosystems, our economy, our entire way of life.
It's changing agriculture and growth zones for various crops.
Less water and less arable land.
Well, this is not just an environmental issue, this is an economic issue.
Our economy will be in constant recession because we're spending so much money to move airports away from coastlines, to clean up after natural disasters.
The effect that it's having now on our coastal communities, and it certainly can have in the future.
I fear that my children will have to live in a world where they may have to go to war over water.
I believe we're responsible for leaving this planet as a better place to live for our children and their children.
I applaud President Obama's measures over the last, in 2012 for cutting emissions, yet the recent news indicates that we're not doing enough.
I'm concerned that we're not doing enough to stop it.
In the year 2050, Reed will be about the same age as I am right now. It's 2050 when we're supposed to have reduced our greenhouse gas emissions by 80 or 90%.
I'm told that it is not too late to make a change.
And I ask for your leadership.
We're asking you to do something to help us create a better environment for our daughters.
The lives of our children and the health of our planet are dependent on it.
What are we going to do about it?
Regulate coal plants.
Crack down on global warming pollution from our power plants.
Capping carbon from power plants.
Reduce emissions.
Set limits on the carbon pollution from power plants.
Clean the power plants.
Limit pollution from coal-fired power plants.
Cut down on the dirty power plants, please.
We need to change our energy strategy and have a formal climate action plan.
Sir, I ask you to support clean and renewable energy.
Green energy such as wind and solar.
Increasing support for clean, renewable energy like wind and solar.
To support things like renewable energy.
Support alternative energy.
We're also appealing to you to reject the Keystone XL pipeline.
Stopping the Keystone XL pipeline.
About a mile from our farm, the Keystone pipeline was built. We're headed in the wrong direction with our energy in this country.
To oppose the Keystone pipeline, this adds to the problem, it doesn't solve.
So on this Father's Day, I urge Congress and President Obama, a great father, to increase their resolve.
Do the right thing and combat global warming.
This is about the future for all of our daughters and sons across this country.
As someone who has a stake in the future,
what will they see as our legacy? For all of us dads,
do as much as you possibly can.
I hope you can find it within yourself to do everything that you absolutely can.
So please do something now.
Let's just do it today.
It is time.
It's the right thing to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Mr. President.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Mr. President.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you and happy Father's Day.
I'm his son and I approve this message.